It's Happy Little Yarn, episode 16. This is Saturday, November 30th of 2019. It's just after Thanksgiving, and we had our Thanksgiving today, which was very good. We had ham. We did not have a turkey this year. We just had ham and stuffing and other yummy things, but I'll get to all that later. My name's Amy. I'm from Leesburg, Georgia, and you can find me on Instagram as Happy Little Yarn. You can find me on Ravelry as punkincurls. You can find my Ravelry group for this podcast is Happy Little Yarn on Ravelry under the Groups tab. And I have a Facebook group as well, and it's called Happy Little Yarn. If you like this video, just give it a thumbs up, like it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers, and we'll try to do a little giveaway of some sort. Yeah. How's everybody doing today? Are you excited? Tomorrow is December. Tomorrow is December. It's almost Christmas. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. I have no makeup on today. I completely forgot. And I have my glasses on, and hopefully there's not much glare from the studio lighting. But I can't see, and I need glasses. And I have two colors of gray on today. I'm just going gray on gray because I'm cold. It's very cold in my house. And I bought this new shirt that I'll show you in a little bit. And I want to stay warm while I do this. So let's just jump right on to knitting, shall we? I have a couple finished objects and I only have one to show. And it's not even that good. But the first finished object is the Bankhead hat by Susie Gourlay. And I'll put a picture right here. Let's say right here. And I made it for a friend who was going on vacation, and I went ahead and gave the gift away. And I made it in Stress Knits yarn in a worsted weight, and it's Mountain Mama is the colorway. And I really wanted to keep the hat to show, but what can you do? But I do have the second finished object. I have a phone just in case my house phone rings. Where am I going to put this? I do not know. I have a little tiny dog sweater. And it is little tiny. The pattern is Winnie's Tiny Knitted Dog Sweater by Hartwood Roses. And I'll put a pattern, the photo pattern photo, yeah, right there. But my dog has had this on and he sheds real bad, so I'm just like trying not to get dog hair everywhere. But it's supposed to be a little turtleneck, and I made a little turtleneck because he's a little dog, and the two little legs come out right here, his little arms, but his back was like, his butt's right here. So it was way too short on him. It was like 4 or 5 inches. I was like, I didn't go by the pattern that much, really. But it came out pretty good. If he was really cold, he could wear it, but it's too tiny for him and too short. So if you have like a teacup poodle or a teacup chihuahua or one of them really tiny dogs that don't have much of a body to them, I got you a sweater. I'll even wash it and send it to you. I tried really hard on this, but I finished it. And I made it out of, I love this yarn. It's 100% acrylic from Hobby Lobby. And the colorway is Botanical Blast, but it's kind of like a green and yellow speckle yarn. Not my favorite yarn, but it's good for dog sweaters. I think I'm just going to buy him a sweater, but I told my daughter I might reattempt to make it. So, we will see. Okay, and next up, I do have 3 more finished objects that I cannot show because they are gifts for friends. I'll take a picture of them and I'll show you later on in Vlogmas after I know they've received them. But I can't show them. I don't even have them in front of me. I don't even have the yarn. The yarn's beautiful. I have to remember all that. Okay, let's go to whips. Alright. So I just discovered the So Sweet Violet podcast with Jooles. And I've heard people talk about her Wondrous dishcloth pattern. And I've been wanting to try it, so I went on Webs and I ordered some Scheepjes yarn. Scheepjes Catona yarn. It's 100% cotton. It's a 25 gram ball of yarn. It's just wee little bitty. Wee little bitty yarn. But I started it last night, and this is how much I've gotten. It's kind of like double knitting. See, that would be like the side you would wash the dish with. And that back is just knitted. I really love this color blue. I don't know what the colorway is. It's lot 11 and it says 400. That's the yarn band. And that's about it. It's a dishcloth. Wondrous. Oh my gosh, how do you say that? Wondrous dishcloth. Yes. It's got a good little scrubby looking pattern to it. So I'm excited to get that finished. I told my mom I was going to make her one. She's like, I'm not going to use it. It's too pretty. Mom, you have to use it. No, it's too pretty. I'm not going to use it. So I'll use it, then I'll give it to her, and I'll force her to use it, right? Right? Yeah. Okay, up next, the fingerless mitts I'm going to make for my daughter. I just started them yesterday. We had to go to Tifton, which is about 45 minutes, hour away. And I ran out of yarn on another project, so I picked this up. And they are the Swing Your Partner's Fingerless Mitts by Litton, who is the crazy sock lady. And I'm using Felici yarn, fingering weight. I think it's called 7 C's. Yes, 7 C's. And I've gotten so much finished on these. I mean, wow. Let me get it close enough so you can see how much I got finished. Huh. I think I got a total of like 2 or 3 rows. I don't know why this yarn is so difficult to knit with, but it is. It's fuzzy, it's thin, it's fiddly. I don't like Felici yarn, but I have it, and she likes blue, and I'm going to use this, and I'm going to make these mitts one at a time, because I forgot how to cast on for 2 at a time. I mean, I could have Googled it, but I didn't. But that's all I've gotten finished so far. 2 or 3 rows of ribbing. Okay, and the one I've been working primarily on is, this has been my hospital knitting. I haven't been in the hospital. I've had family in the hospital. But, is my Longbow hood by Miss Vinegar. And it's just coming along beautifully. But what happened? I want to know what happened right here. You would have think I would have changed skeins or something, but I didn't. Like, where's my progress keeper? I started knitting again right here at this progress keeper. Like 2 weeks ago. And then I started knitting. And then all of a sudden it starts pulling. It goes from all this beautiful crazy colors to this. I'm not sure if I'm happy with that. I'm not going to rip it out. I'm going to deal with it because I have this much yarn left. I ran out. And I still have like another inch to do before I close the hood up on top and start the brim around the... Let me show you what it looks like. Before I start the brim around the face. Do you see that picture? Let me just show you. Oh wait, you wanted to see the hood. Okay, not that. Just kidding. So I have a whole nother ball of this yarn, and it's Blue Moon Fiber Arts in the Cattywampus colorway, Targhee worsted. I've got a lot of this yarn, and this pulling is going to drive me crazy if it keeps doing this. I really wanted the variation of colors like it had been doing, like that. And not that. So we'll see how it turns out. I'm not starting over. I'm not going to pull out of it or anything like that. We'll see. That's a lot of yarn. This is 616 yards of worsted weight yarn. Boom. I got plenty of yarn. I've already went through one of them, so that's my second one. Okay, and that's all for whips. Up next, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Get Your Yarn Wishes Granted. I got some patterns I wanted to tell you about. I'm not going to say who gave me each pattern because I didn't ask permission. But if you did get me these patterns, I thank you, and I know you did get them for me. And I don't print off patterns until I know I'm going to knit them, so I'm going to pop a picture right here as I talk about them. The Sides and Stripes by Veera Valimaki sweater, and I know she won't mind. Laura for Knit for Brains podcast got me that, and that is a pattern I've been looking at for a while. I really like this sweater, so I think I'm going to cast this on pretty soon if I have the right type of yarn. I have plenty of sweater quantities. I just have to make sure I have the right weight. The Way Out West Bandana Cowl by Tiffany Morse. It's a beautiful cowl. It looks like a bandana. It goes, kind of has that point like a shawl would have in the front when you wear it. So I want it to be snug, so I hope it's one of those snug fitting bandana cowls. The Knitflix and Chill by Annie Lupton is a huge shawl, and it's got tassels, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to cast this on. It's huge, and I'm going to love it. The Peeping Cowl by Locatelli. That's another cowl. I might cast that on soon because I've always loved that. It's real pretty. And now I have it, so I can. The Afterglow Cowl by Tanis Lavelli, who is Tanis Fiber Arts? Tanis, yeah. She's the one that just had that new sweater come out. It's Tanis Lavelli. I think that's it. Afterglow Cowl. And then the Wishes Cardigan by Locatelli. which is a beautiful cardigan, and I want to cast that on, but I have another cardigan I need to finish first before I start another cardigan. But those are the patterns I received for the Get Your Yarn Wishes Granted. Thank you, everyone. And I also have a yarn package that just came in yesterday for your Get Your Yarn Wishes Granted. It's from, I did ask permission to see if she would let me show it. It's from Kayla on Whips on Sticks. She announced she's not dyeing yarn anymore, which is very sad, because I love her yarn and I've always admired it. I just don't buy much of her yarn, and I should have, and I hate I didn't, but I did recently purchase some, and that's a funny story. I asked for worsted weight yarn, and she said she would be able to send me some, so she sent me this one called Hexed. This beautiful purple. And she sent me Whisper, which is a really light purple, and the light might be blowing it out, but are those beautiful together? Yes, yes they are. What's funny is, when she announced she was closing, I went on to her shop to look at her yarn, and I bought 2 skeins of Whisper. So now I have 3 skeins of Whisper. So excited. I can make like a huge cowl out of this. It's going to be so cozy. Because this is an Aran weight. Oh, I thought it was worsted weight. I think I got the worsted weight. This is worsted, and this is Aran. I've never had Aran weight yarn. This is my first Aran weight yarn. This is 100% superwash merino, 181 yards. And the worsted is 100% superwash merino, 218 yards. So, I'm really excited. Thank you, Kayla. And she sent me a little peppermint bark with a candy cane spoon and a hot chocolate mix to go with it. I'm like, I'm making that after this. And I forgot something. I might pause and go get it. No, you know what? I'll show it on Vlogmas. And I'll talk about that next. Well, I forgot. Not Vlogmas. I had a Christmas gift come in. Laura Brady from Knit for Brains podcast and Knit for Brains Design on Etsy. She sent me the loveliest unicorn themed Christmas gift. And a while back I sent her some fabric when I found it, and I was like, can you please make me a bag out of this, because I need this in my life. And it was this bag, and she made it for me and sent it back to me, and I've been using it ever since. But I didn't know she had leftover fabric. And girl, thank you, because you know I love your sock bags. She made me a sock bag to match it. Yep. I love it. And she got me a unicorn mug. The reason why I opened it so early is because the box came in and it looked like it had been ripped apart by a dog or something, and the post office had tried to tape it up. She was like, oh no, there's something breakable in there, so go ahead and open it. It's like, okay. Everything was fine. Everything was still in there. But the mug is a huge unicorn mug. It is so beautiful. I'm going to show it on Vlogmas, on the first day of Vlogmas. So stay tuned for December 1st, Vlogmas Day 1. But it also had this yarn in here. And did I lose the tag? It's by Long Night Dye Works. It's DK weight yarn. Look at that. That screams Goth Unicorn. And that's exactly what the colorway name is. Goth Unicorn. That's going to be a hat. for me. And then she made me some of the most adorable progress keepers that are all unicorns. I'm not going to show them all, but I got that one. There's probably like 5 or 6 of them in there. That one. I'll show one more. They're so cute. They're so stinking cute. I love unicorns, and she knows this. And that one. Thank you so much, Laura. You made just the best gift package ever. I loved it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love the mug too. I use it every morning. So, that's my sock bag. Yay, it goes with the other ones now. I'm going to have to cast on some socks to put in here or some sort of small project. Okay, last up is acquisitions. I did buy a few little things here and there. Let's start up with some more Felici yarn that I got. This is Drama Club. I got this in the 7 C's. But, I don't know, Felici's just not my jam. After trying to use it, I'm not too happy with it. But I got some pineapple yarns. I love her yarn. And she has a podcast too, Pineapple Yarn Podcast. But those are the colorways. Look at this one. It has white tweed in it. I think yeah, you can see it. This is called Sights on Summer. And it's got white tweed all through it. Have you ever seen white tweed? I have not seen white tweed. And this is called Pink Hibiscus. It's a DK. And I think I showed some more yarn that I bought of hers last time I podcasted. I can't remember if I showed it or not. But I did get some more. And this is the last 2 that I bought. And I bought some more on the Black Friday sale. And then I got some Cherry Pie Cottage. Hi, Jenny. And check out their podcast, Cherry Pie Cottage. They are a cute couple that knit together and they podcast together. This is My Caramel Romance on her worsted weight. And this is Concrete on her worsted weight. And those are so pretty. I don't know what I'm going to make with them, but yep, it's going to be something. I think I'm going to use them together because that's a pretty good contrast, don't you think? Yeah, I think so. Okay, and then Jenny's husband, Jared, has Goblin King Designs. And he had these antler buttons. I saw a cowl the other day that required buttons. And I can't remember the name of the cowl now. What was it? I don't know, but I had 3 buttons. And I saw these. I'm like, perfect. So I got 2 sets of them just in case. I didn't know how big they were going to be, but I think they're the perfect size. These have little edges on them, and these are more round. So, beautiful buttons. Have me some buttons from my button collection now, which is not a big collection, I just have a few. And then I went to Fuzzy Goat in Thomasville, Georgia yesterday. My daughter and I took a little trip, and I got a few things. I'll start with these little tins that I got. Little Progress Keeper tins. It's like a blowfish, or I'm not sure what they're called. Focus. It's not going to focus. And these are little monkeys or something sitting on a wire looking around. But you open them up, then you put little progress keepers in there, stitch markers. Same with this one. And I got some yarn. I got Emma's yarn. And this colorway is Denim in DK. It's like a purpley blue. But it's Emma's yarn. And I got 2 of these. I think I'm going to make a shawl of this. Maybe the Knitflix and Chill shawl. This is 3 Irish Girls yarn. I might need one more skein. So if I do, I'll have to call Candace and Fuzzy Goat and have her ship me one. But they were having a huge sale yesterday on Black Friday. It was buy one, get one, similar price, 70% off. I was like... So I got 2 of these, one regular price, one 70% off. I got the Emma's yarn, and it was regular price. And then I got this shirt, 70% off. It says, nevertheless, she knitted. And I think that's Nerdbird Makery is the one that came out with this shirt. And I got the tins for the same deal. They were buy one, get one 70% off. I'm like, yeah. And then I got 2 other things. My daughter wanted one, and I wanted one. And Laura, if you're watching this, this is going nowhere near your gift, so do not panic. It is a 100% alpaca teddy bear. It is the softest cloud of love ever. Her name is Prudence, and she lives in my yarn room and protects my yarn with her fluffiness and softness. Yes. It's so soft. If you ever have a chance to feel one of these little alpaca bears, I don't know who makes them, but the softest thing ever. And I know Laura of Knit for Brains is highly allergic to alpaca, so this has been nowhere near your gift. So do not worry. You are safe. Yes, that's Prudence. Prue. Oh, and I did get some more acquisition. More of these little 25 grams of yarns to make dishcloths. I just got a bunch of them. They're like $2 and some change a piece on Webs. So I was like, I just got a bunch of different colors. Well, I've got like 2 minutes left before my battery dies. And that's about it. I've been with family in the hospital knitting all week. He just got out on Thursday. It was my dad. And he got out on Thursday afternoon, and he's recovering. But in other news, I'm down 95 pounds now. I'm 3 pounds more than I was down. And Vlogmas starts tomorrow. So do not forget to like and subscribe this video. That way you'll get notifications and sign up for notifications so you'll see all my Vlogmas videos coming out. And I'm so excited about Vlogmas. We're going to show all the Advent opening and just take you around and do fun things during the month. So it should be fun. But thank you for watching, and I really appreciate it. And this will probably be the last podcast for December until after Christmas. So until then, I'll see you on Vlogmas, and I love you all. Bye-bye.